Okay, guys, this week on what I'm trying to implement in Screencast is not only something that I'd use in my classroom, but something that I would use for basketball as well. Zone defense has been primarily what the other teams are running against us when we're inbounding the ball. In girls basketball, inbounds is very important. It's an opportunity to score off of. We don't look just to get the ball inbounds, we look to score. This year's makeup team is a lot different than last year's. Last year we had a 6'2 stud that went to University of Georgia. She'll be a freshman this year. And so we're a little bit undersized in the post area. Our 5 player, which you see the blue 5, our 5 players will be a 5'10 senior this year. I believe she will she played last year with Mackenzie, but she's going to be the top dog now in the post position. Our 4 player played some last year in spot situations. She's not as big. She's only about 5'9", but she's very strong and can shoot the ball. She can set a very good pick because she's so strong. The 2 player will be your best shooter in this stack. Stack is used a lot on inbounds plays, and usually it's lined up on the paint on the outside. We've moved this, and this is what I like about this place. It's a little bit different. The lineup is different. So the first time this defense is going to see this, the defense is going to be unfamiliar in what to do. This is not a play you can run 2 or 3 times, but it is a play that you should be able to run to get a quick hit and hopefully a score. So 2 is going to be your shooter, and where the first priority that number 3 will throw the ball into will be the number 2 player, our best shooter. She's a sophomore. She played excellent against McEachern last year, was her come out game. Fiery, great kid, a lot of heart. Number 1 is our point guard. She's a transfer from McEachern High School that I'd love to have last year. We couldn't get her eligible. That's a story for another day. Our 3 throwing the ball in probably will be our team captain. She is a Tulane University signee. She's a 5'11 guard, but she's a dasher. She likes to get to the rim. So this right here, we're hoping that she'll use her senior status or captain status and make great decisions when throwing the ball in. So let's take a look and see how this play is ran. What's going to happen is that 3 takes the ball out, and 2 is going to be your primary player. So the defense is going to be off guard at first and not know how to defend this. If they stay like they are in the red, the defenders, the 5 and the 4 will pick the 2 low men, the 1 will pick the high guard, 2 just steps out and takes the shot. Ball comes in as 2 moves. Now we go as soon as the referee hands us the ball. We don't slap the ball. We don't yell go. We don't do anything like that. Let's say there it is and the shot, and it's good. Now let's say the second time you run this that the defenders move a little bit. They're like, okay, we've seen this lineup before. But make sure that the 4 and the 5s go to the pick. We've got to go in there and set a good pick so 2 can shoot it. Now the defenders are moving. They've seen it before and they're going to move. It's very important that 4 and 5 still set the good pick and 1 sets the good pick. Now let's say the defender's like, okay, I've got this now, so the defender moves in front. If the defender is in front, then 5 will pick. In this next scenario, the defender moves all the way over to the right-hand side of the stack. If that's the case, the easier man to pick will be 4. Let 4 go down and pick the low defender. 5 turns and picks the higher defender, and of course 1 picks the highest guard. 2 steps out beyond the 3-point line arc for a score.